Attention, Vikings fans, the Minnesota backstage is boiling, and what once looked like a promising season might be on the verge of a harsh reality check. While the defense holds firm, the drama in the offensive unit is far from settled. Controversial choices on offense, unexpected decisions from the coaching staff, and rumors involving players that stir the Viking heart are coming to light, leaving fans on high alert. Doubts about team stability and the future of key pieces threaten to heat up the atmosphere even more. Welcome. Show your support for the Vikings by hitting 100 likes on today's video. The first bombshell hits the team's most crucial sector, the backup quarterback. Sam Howell, who arrived in a trade last offseason, has failed to convince during training camp. Howell, despite flashes of arm talent with the Commanders last season, has struggled in the Vikings' early preseason weeks. Interviews and observations make it clear his accuracy and decision-making leave much to be desired. Reports from close practice observers reveal Howell has thrown 5 interceptions in internal drills and often holds the ball too long, leading to painful sacks. The bigger issue is the lack of reliable alternatives behind Howell. Brett Rippon and rookie Max Brosmer appear more like practice players, ill-prepared to step up under real game pressure. This troubling situation leaves the front office no choice but to consider pursuing a backup quarterback in the market before the regular season starts. This is not new territory for the Vikings. Back in 2022, they made a similar move acquiring Nick Mullins from the Raiders after unsatisfactory backup options in camp. The likelihood of trading for a backup QB grew after journalist Ben Gosling's analysis, stating the team is willing to explore the market to secure the position. This urgency stems from the need to protect starter J.J. McCarthy against any mishaps, as a weak backup bench could prove costly during the campaign. The most surprising rumor involves Kirk Cousins, the former Vikings starter now with the Falcons. Cousins, one of the league's priciest backups, maintains a close relationship with coach Kevin O'Connell and knows Minnesota's offensive scheme thoroughly. Yet, his potential return raises many questions. Is Cousins healthy enough? How would the Vikings handle his hefty salary given the Falcons still pay him substantially? And perhaps the biggest challenge, how would his presence impact the locker room, returning as a secondary leader rather than the former franchise QB? These are open-ended questions, but just hearing the name stirs controversy. Despite these complications, the coaching staff still hopes Howell's development during camp will surprise critics and solidify his role as backup. Either way, the Vikings demonstrate an unwillingness to repeat past errors with fragile backups and seem ready to act swiftly to avert a disaster if McCarthy were sidelined. This tense scenario, where finance decisions, personal relationships, and on-field performance collide, paints a picture of a season charged with tension and possible turmoil in Minnesota's offense. As the offensive crisis heats up behind the scenes, the team receives positive news from one of its cornerstones. Christian Darrisaw, the starting left tackle, is showing promising progress recovering from a serious knee injury suffered last October. Recently, Darrisaw began participating in limited 11-on-11 reps, signaling cautious but notable advancement. In recent statements, Darrisaw noted his body's responses as expected, dispelling early doubts about his ability to return. Testing his knee against live defensive players during drills has been crucial to regaining confidence, and he emphasizes that there is no room for hesitation under real game intensity. His words reveal the intense work and focus needed to overcome what could have been a devastating setback in an NFL career. Coach Kevin O'Connell repeatedly praises Darrisaw's determination and professional approach during his recovery, a welcome surprise for many who initially anticipated a longer timeline for his comeback. Still, Darrisaw's presence for the season opener against the Bears on September 8 remains uncertain. The leadership intends to proceed with caution to avoid setbacks, prioritizing a full recovery before fielding him again. Darrisaw's athleticism and significance to Minnesota's offensive line are undeniable. Despite missing 20 of 68 games since entering the league, when healthy he ranks among the NFL's elite tackles. His well-being is a critical pillar for J.J. McCarthy's success and the offense's overall stability. The return of Darrisaw could provide the offensive protection essential for McCarthy to unleash his potential without relentless defensive pressure. This recovery progress from such an integral player offers a breath of hope, balancing some of the offense's uncertainties. While management searches for a solution to the vulnerable backup quarterback spot, confidence grows in a strong return by the left tackle, calming fan anxieties. Christian Darrisaw's careful but steady steps forward could become a vital difference-maker when the real competition begins. The Vikings' outlook is a mix of alarm and optimism. On one side, Instability and uncertainty around who will back up the starting quarterback signal a red alert that may affect key moments. Sam Howell's struggles, possible last-minute trades, and even Kirk Cousins' speculative return show Minnesota's dissatisfaction and intent to act to avoid past mistakes. On the other, Christian Darrisaw's solid recovery in the offensive perimeter provides a reliable foundation and reassurance for a strong attack. Thus comes the reflection: will the Vikings find the stability needed for the backup quarterback role before the season kicks off, or will emergency decisions and controversial rumors damage team chemistry? Moreover, how will these factors influence Minnesota's ability to contend for titles in the highly competitive NFC North? Viking fan, what do you think? Do you trust Howell to grow into a reliable backup, or do we urgently need an outside quarterback? And amid these challenges, is Darrisaw's return a light at the tunnel's end or too soon to celebrate? Share your thoughts in the comments and join this crucial discussion about our team's future. Before you go, don't forget to like this video, share it with other fans, and subscribe to the channel to keep up with all Vikings news and analyses. Your support fuels us to keep delivering quality content for you. Characters count, without extra spaces 8,521.